This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for today. Starting out last Friday, we got the cattle on feed after the close. No major changes. Basically came out as expected. The on feed numbers, 99% of last year. Placements coming in 102%, and marketing's 101%. Head check notes there. Pretty much all in line with trade expectations. No major surprises there. The heavier placements likely going to put a little bit of pressure on that feeder market today. Especially funds are record long feeder cattle again, 30,000 contracts, and to see a little bit of pressure build there, wouldn't be too surprised. We're still a little bit overvalued, so could be a bit of a choppy day in that cattle livestock complex on a whole. Another thing I'm watching today, we had a lot of cancellations in the delayed export sales report we had last week. Soybeans were washed out of, corn, wheat, all three washed out of, but the one that caught my attention the most, we had 12,400 metric tons of pork that was sold for 2026, and this was canceled by Mexico, Canada, and China, our three top two of our top pork export destinations. Three definitely in the top five. And this is some concerns over the tariff. The tariff talk hit the market late last week, and it's under pressure, again here overnight. We're starting to see some more pressure from the tariff and the cancellations it's having on our demand already. So that will be a factor, not just today, but for the foreseeable future. The other thing I'm watching today, acreage estimates starting to come out. CoBank put theirs out last Friday. Corn acres up 4.35%, coming in at 94.5 million. They expect soybean acres to decline 3.5%, coming down to 84 million. Anecdotal seed sales from across the Corn Belt are mixed, but some of the big ones, the I-State's starting to say corn sales, seed sales up 10% from last year, 7 to 10% higher fertilizer bookings too. Does give the opinion that we are going to have more corn acres this year. A little caveat, we got the USDA Ag Outlook Forum this week out in Washington. Will give us an outlook at our numbers, obviously, but don't put a lot of faith in what they put out. It's good data, don't get me wrong, but it's based a lot off economics and not really what you would call a deciding factor when it comes to U.S. acreage and production. Those are the topics I'm watching today.